Q, can you go back to the part where they had the exchange about her? With like, did she ask him to hold the
No.
bag?
Yeah. This is
Or what
crazy.
happened? Can you go back to that exchange? I don't get
A
it. If they're
lot of people will
friends,
be
he
heated
agreed
about
to run
why
the
we are
errand.
actually not going to be friends. I guess you'll have to let me know in the comment section. Originally supposed to do a group game night and everybody bailed. So we were just going to go do a game night ourselves. I then asked him if he wanted to go run some errands with me instead. We go, we do the errand stuff. Of course, it's my errands, so I'm really the only one buying anything. I don't get that much stuff, but I've got a good enough size bag and had walked about 20 minutes to the store, so we have to walk about 20 minutes back. The bag is kind of heavy. This dude, he's a big, muscular dude. I'm not exactly like a big, muscular woman. And I just said, can you please carry this? Oh, this is where a lot of people are going to be divided and be like, well, of course it's your bag, why would he carry it? It's fair enough. And that was exactly his reasoning. For me, it immediately killed the mood because I wasn't looking at this as an expectation that he had to do it. I asked because we are trying to be friends and he's stronger than I am. When we were talking it out, he said, oh, I would do that for a girlfriend, but I wouldn't do that for just anyone. I would do that for someone special. I don't understand the concept of doing nice things for people only in a particular situation. The fact that he said, what were you going to give me in return, is a really weird question to pose on someone when you've just met them. His other answer was that he just didn't want to be taken advantage of, to which I said, you would feel taken advantage of because you would carry someone's bag? Well, you know, some girls are like that. They want you to carry their stuff, they want you to buy stuff for them. But this is getting even more confusing for me because I didn't ask you to buy anything. I simply just asked if you could carry this for me. What was also really hurtful about that is immediately.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he agreed
Yeah,
to go with
that's
her.
it.
He agreed to go with her to the store. She asked him, do you want to run these errands with me? He goes to run the errands. They go to the store together. They're going
No.
back to the same destination together. Like she said, she didn't expect anything, but they're walking 20 minutes, which
She
again,
did
bizarre,
expect it. That's
all
why she
over.
said he killed the
She
But
move.
my
absolutely
thing is,
did.
she didn't
She
have the
expected it.
expectation.
That's why she said he killed the move.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is,
Yeah, that was an expectation.
well, when
That's
she
the
asked
problem
him,
that I
yeah, he
see.
killed the mood when she asked him, and he had this issue with it. I see both sides. For me, it's just like, me personally, I probably wouldn't ask, but I don't really deal with like male counterparts that wouldn't assist me with the bag, especially if that's like my friend. It'll be like, "Hey, Jay, I got you. Like, let me help you with that." It's not a weird thing. Like, what you gonna do for me? Like this whole, I gotta move a certain type of way because I don't want to. It's just weird. Like if
Would you
that's
It's
feel
not
If
that
I
way?
can,
weird.
if I can,
I think
Gas,
that
would
that's
you feel the same
cool.
way if it was a female?
I think that
say it
that's
again.
cool. I think it's cool
Hold on.
that you don't
I'll
deal
ask
with
again.
certain type of guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
I
Facts.
don't have no I
No.
don't
you
have
guys
no
are just
problem with
normal
that.
around women, and it's
I do
okay to
have
be
a
I,
nice
question for
to them.
Jazz.
I
Would
don't
you
have
feel
any
the same?
problem with the
Would you
fact
feel the
that you
same
don't
way if it
deal.
was a
If
woman?
you choose as a
Yeah,
woman,
if
if
I'm
you
with my
choose as a
homegirl,
woman,
one mic, y'all,
if
one
you
mic.
choose as a woman not to deal with a certain type of guy because you don't feel like it serves you in a way that you would like it for it to serve you, I don't see no problem with that. But what I'm saying is, why does it have to be something wrong with him if on the flip side, he decides not to deal with you in the way that it serves him?
there's nothing wrong with him. I think that
Y'all
if
are
he
making it seem like it's a problem.
if
Yeah.
there's
I don't
nothing
think
wrong
there's
with him.
nothing
I
wrong with
just
him.
think that if he
I
wasn't,
think there's something
if
wrong
he
with him.
decided to go run an errand, he should have known there would have been bags there.
He
And
should
if
have
he didn't
known it
want
was
to,
going to be bags there.
That's
He should have
crazy.
when you
known
run
that
an
he
errand,
was
you
going to
don't
have
know
to
you're
be
going to get
carrying
bags
bags
and
for the
things.
next 20 minutes.
That's
I
crazy.
just want to go ahead and put my little two
I
cents
just
in
don't think
real
it's that
quick.
serious. Like, why is it a chip on your shoulder about carrying a bag? Is it that deep?
Why is it a chip
But
on your
Is
shoulder?
your
it's
It's
chip
masculinity
and
okay to
pump.
carry
is your
bags.
masculinity threatened by a bag in the
I just
store?
wanted
Man.
to,
You see,
I
but
just
see,
wanted
but
to
this is the
respond real
thing.
Mike.
quick.
You see how this go. It goes from
It's
okay,
not
you know
that
what?
serious.
I respect it. We just ain't got to mess with each other. To now, it's a threat on your masculinity for you not to
Oh,
carry
he's
my
like, well,
bag.
what are you gonna do for me? And I would only do that. He's like overthinking it. When baby, we're just going to the store, picking some stuff up, and going back to the place together. You're overthinking it. Like I'm trying to like take
I'm
advantage of
not.
you.
I
She
just
said it
don't
was
want to
their.
carry your
She said it was
bags.
their first time meeting. She said it was their first time like knowing each other. He decided to go to the store with her, and he's overthinking it. Like she's about to take advantage because they're walking back to the same place together. And she's like, "Hey, can you help me with this bag?" Like, is it that deep?
Well, and so
So
you not, but see, the problem is that the question wasn't really a question; it was an expectation. You asked it expecting for me to say yes. You didn't ask it to give me the choice. And my point is that I don't believe that women truly respect men in the way that they advocated for equal. And so I think that y'all pick and choose the time that y'all want to be equal, and then you pick and choose the time when you expect for a guy to do something for you when you don't even know this guy.
Is
He don't
equal?
owe
I just
you. He don't
Would
owe
equal
you
not be both of
nothing.
us
He don't
carrying the
know
bag?
you. It's his first time meeting you. He never asked you on a date. You asked him to accompany you. And so if he say no, then just keep it moving. Don't
But he
start
didn't say
talking
no,
about,
Anton. He went with her to the
don't
store.
start. He did say no. He said, no,
No,
I'm
he
not
went with
carrying
her
your
to the
bag.
that
store.
was after they went to the store, Jazz.
He went to the
He
store
said,
with her. They
no,
got
I'm
the
not carrying
groceries. On the
your
way
bags.
back, he had an attitude about holding bags. He didn't have
Yeah,
to go
when
to the
she
store.
asked him, she
She
said she
never said, no, wait,
specifically
wait, wait,
asked
wait.
him for the
She never
bags to
said that
be
he had an
held.
attitude
That's when
about
he
holding
said
bags.
no.
Yeah,
She
I
never
got
said
you.
he had an attitude
What
ever.
I'm saying
No, he
is,
didn't have an attitude.
what
She
I'm
ended up,
what I'm saying is, he agreed to go to the store. I'm not saying that she should
but
have.
that
She said in the video she didn't have expectations, but she asked him when they were walking back, like, "Hey, can you maybe hold this one?" And he had all of these reasoning why he shouldn't hold it. When it's for me,
Because
it's
she
they
just
had
like
a
wanted him
20
to
minute,
hold
because
all
they
the
had a
bags.
20
She
minute
said
walk.
bags. She
Because
said
they
more
had a
than
20
one
okay.
bag.
minute walk.
Didn't have
Well,
to be
I
so.
don't
Listen,
know.
y'all,
For me, I
listen,
just
listen.
don't think it's that serious. If you
Y'all
got a
think
chip on your
that
shoulder
Both
as
parties
a
should
man
come
about
to
holding a bag,
oh
then
my
y'all
god.
think that it's
Well,
gonna shame y'all to say no to a chick
it's not that
that
serious.
asks you to do something
Is
that
my
you
mic
are
off?
not
A
required to
bag.
do. You're not required to do it. You don't have to do
He's
nothing.
not, but it's like
If
it's
you don't
also
like her, you can say no. And
if
you
he
and
didn't like her, he
he
shouldn't
ain't
have went to the store
disrespect
with
her.
her.
He
well,
ain't disrespect her. He didn't say none of that stuff. He just chilling. And
No, and
so
Can I
now,
I just wanna give my 2 cents real quick
Go
because
ahead,
I
Kamar.
waited a bit. I can see both sides, honestly. I'm brought up in the South. I'm used to Southern hospitality, so that's what I'm used to. I'm used to men just willing
being
to
genuine.
give a hand, willing to pick something up and stuff like that. So like it's nothing, if I'm around anybody like, oh, let me help you with that real quick, sister. Let me,
Right.
queen, whatever. That's just what we used to down here because that's just Southern hospitality. But I know that Southern hospitality doesn't resonate everywhere. And I do respect men's decision on not wanting to help as well, especially if we're asking them. Just like if they were to ask us, hey, ma'am, I would like to get to know you better. Can I have your number? It's just as simple as a no and keep it pushing. But we get upset whenever they're like, oh, well, I ain't want you anyway. You ugly anyway, and they come with all that pushback. It's like, honestly, I see this woman doing the same thing. Like it's you ask the question, you say you didn't have expectations, but you really expected. Your intention was expecting him to say, yeah, because she mentioned, oh, you got big muscles. Why are you
yeah,
mentioning his big muscles if you didn't have the expectation of him actually carrying something? So I feel like it's really disingenuous for her to be like, oh, I wasn't expecting something, and you really pressed, you felt some kind of way as soon as he gave you his no. That's his boundary. And I feel like on both ends, boundaries need to be respected. If we want to be respected when we say no, then they should be respected as well if they say no, if and how whenever well for whatever reason he felt like he wanted to keep, explaining himself, he really didn't even need to explain himself. It should have just
True.
been a no, you know what I'm saying?
Can
But
y'all
I
hear me?
do I do agree, like, hey, his no was no, and you should have never expected it to begin with. This is a different era. We dealing with different people. Everybody not the same. So that's just my thing.
I do
no, I
agree. I
agree.
don't
I agree
so
with that. I want to say that I thought
No,
initially.
Ty, your mic not working. It's not working.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
I thought initially that they were on a date. It's different if you're on a date and the lady asks you to hold her bag, but just y'all going to a casual event and she expecting you to hold her bag is kind of weird. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
but the situation was them going to a store to run an errand, and she had bags with her, and they were walking back.
But do you think Jazz that she should expect him to hold her bag?
No, I don't think. I think
Yeah.
expectations are like your expectations will always lead to disappointment. You should never expect anything from anybody. But
Right.
I also don't think that men should have like they shouldn't be overthinking every interaction with women that they are like
It's
so
kind of
worried
hard.
about
It is.
being
It's
played.
kind of hard based off of how society is currently. Like anything you say can be scrutinized. Just like Anton saying, "I look like I'm a homosexual." Anything you
That's not what
do
I
can be
said. That's not what I
scrutinized,
said.
and
That's
people
not what
can
I
take
said.
it and flip
That's
it
not
and
what I
make it look a
said.
different way.
That's not what I said.
I
No,
get that.
no.
I
I
said,
get
what
that.
if
I'm
I
just saying,
said
like, I
that?
feel like men these
That's not what
days
I
are
said.
like super hyper focused on like being this super macho. I'm a man, you're not gonna play me, I'm not like the rest, and they just can't even be normal with women. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Or I
But
it's
that's
want you to
okay to
be
be
trauma
single
nice.
though.
because I don't
But
want
that's
you.
but
Okay to
that's
be smooth.
trauma.
It's
Yeah.
okay to be smooth. You know what I mean? If you got that much trauma, baby, go seek therapy
See what I'm
before you get
saying?
back in the dating
See
game.
why this?
Yo.
But that's the
But
same
see,
thing that we
this
be
is
saying
this
about
is
the women
this
though,
is how
I
Jazz.
we
We be
agree.
know.
telling the women go to therapy, but they
Oh,
don't be wanting to
1000%.
go to therapy. They be
This
like,
is
I'm
how
good.
you
One
Leave
know.
thousand
us
This is
percent.
how
alone.
you know
Any woman or
that it
man
was
that got them
actually
this
really
much,
an expectation. This was
It
really an
is.
expectation because the minute that he said no, it wasn't a oh okay cool keep it moving. It's a oh it ain't all of that. You ain't got to do this. If you really need therapy, now you need therapy all of a sudden, right? Like you can't just be
no. Well, I was
respected.
just speaking to what
You
Carmaya was
you
saying.
can't get the same level of respect. He didn't disrespect her. He ain't say none of that type of stuff.
No, he
Not,
didn't.
but see, this is why I tell guys, you know what I'm saying? You have the right to say no because you get to see who a person really. As a matter of fact, I think that more guys should say no just to see what her attitude is going to be like from the very beginning because that's not even the type of friend that you want to be around if because everybody is going to be your friend when you say yes. Everybody is going to be cool with you if you say yes. The minute that you say no is when you really get to expose whether or not they really messing with you or not. And so
But
I'm
wasn't this their first
I
encounter
think
though?
I think that you should say no, especially in the very beginning, just to see what the expectation is of whether or not they even worthy of being in your presence or carrying your bag in the first place.
So
So
what
do
if
you
women
think?
do that too?
And
What
then
if
I
women
feel
So
just
do you think that a
automatically say
woman?
no?
So
What
you
if the
think
women
that if
just
a woman?
automatically say no to everything? What if
And
they
that's
take
what
your
it
advice
is. They
too?
do. He read
What
the
are you
room.
talking
No,
about?
hold on.
You
But he
said
read
you
the
said
room.
that you believe men should automatically say no to set the stage. What if women did that as well? They automatically say no
That's
to
Their
what I was
everything.
listening
like.
they
skills
But they
are
do.
already do that.
questionable
They
at
already do
best.
that. What are you talking about?
Wait,
Women
Them
already
you
say no to everything. They
So
say no out the
so
gate.
I'm not
No,
hold
I
on,
ain't
wait. I'm
doing
not
that.
sure who's saying that. Who so you say no to everything too?
Who?
who
You.
you asking?
Who, me?
Yes,
I
Uh-huh.
don't
ma'am.
need to say no to everything because I'm
So you're
married.
lying. If that's the case, then
No,
women
no,
don't
no, 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 no.
automatically
Let me
just
tell
say
you
no.
something.
You're
No, no, no,
telling you're
no.
lying. You're
I'm
lying.
This
already
nigga's
listen.
wild, bro.
Shine Wilson. I'm already married. I'm talking about whenever I wasn't married, I would say no. And I witnessed
Did you say
many
no to your
women.
husband? Did you say no to your husband?
You said, did I
What does
say
that
no
have to
to
do
him
with
about
Yes.
your
what?
Did you say no to your husband? Did you
Why would
start
I
off with
say no
saying
to
no?
my husband? He's my husband.
Okay, so don't give people bad advice and tell them to
No,
say
no, no,
no
no, no.
initially
You
when you
don't need
didn't
to
do
give
that.
people bad advice
You
because
are.
I'm speaking about single women out here dating. Keep it on the subject. We're talking about this single woman
Were
that
you
was
not
going to
single
a
at one
game
time?
night
Were you not single
that
at one
is,
time?
you
Were
said
you not
what?
single at one time?
That's what I'm telling you. I
Were
used to
you
say
not?
no
So
when
when
I
you
was
were
single.
single,
Keep
you didn't
up.
take the advice you're
Keep
giving.
up. What are you talking about? I
I'm
used to
talking
say
about the
no
topic
all
at
the
hand.
time to dudes that I was not interested in. I would not play around. I would not pass go. I would not collect 200 damn dollars. I was saying no all the time. When I met
Did you
my
do that to your
husband, I
husband?
became a yes woman. What I'm
Did you do
saying
that?
is there's many women out here that's already saying no. Keep up. Stay on topic.
And I think that women should say no, especially to guys that they're not interested in,
Yep.
instead of taking advantage of them and using them and leading them to believe that it's going to be
Well,
something
who's
more than
talking
what
about
it is.
people you're not
If
interested in?
more people was upfront with what it is that they really thought and what they really believed, you would have less misunderstandings. You would have less people getting caught in the friend zone. I don't know who's is echoing.
That's
You would
fine.
have less people getting caught in the friend zone, and you would have less guys spending money trying to impress people that don't even care nothing about them.
I agree, but it's just in this scenario, this wasn't that. These were just two
But
homies.
you only hear her side though, Jazz. Listen to what she said.
We
She
can't
talking
do
shit
nice,
on
cute,
you.
humanly act
You know?
anymore though. Like we can't
No,
just
no, but
nice
you're missing the point. She tried to use them.
Wait,
Yeah,
we
she
gotta
tried
do
to
one
use
mic.
them.
We gotta do one mic. Let Hannah go first because it washes her out. Say what were you saying, Hannah?
She had an expectation. I agree with that. Her motives were wrong. But I'm just saying in general, we can't pick up a bag and just help somebody in general. Like that's just a nice
I see
human.
men do that for older ladies all the time. What's the big
Yeah.
deal?
I've done
Listen. Here's the
Y'all,
truth.
y'all
Here's the
too
truth.
much.
This is the part that
Y'all
y'all
too much
missing.
in y'all ego. If it's that deep,
y'all just not used to getting
No.
rejected. He don't like
no, it's
her.
not that. It's just
He didn't like
being
her.
a kind person is not
He did
a
not
bad
like
thing to
her,
do.
and he didn't owe her
If he
nothing.
didn't like her, why go
Because
run
he-
errands
You
with
didn't
her?
like
Fun
him. How
is
you
in
know?
it.
You know him and you know her.
Because he
If
don't
he
know
didn't
what
like
it's
her, why
like to
go
be
to the
nice enough
errands?
to run errands with somebody, but
But if
not
you don't
nice
like
enough
me,
to
why
have to
run
be
to the errands
used.
with me?
He wanted to have sex
You
with
don't
her.
owe her to pick up her bags.
I agree with Q.
What about now?
Oh, it's
There
good
you go,
time. He
Ty.
wanted to have sex with
He
her.
don't like her. If he liked
Well,
her,
that's
he would have
weird.
carried
Men
her
need to
bags.
stop doing
It
that.
could have
That's
been
weird.
something that she said at the store that turned him
Good
off.
time.
That's
It could have been
weird.
something that happened when they was out that
That's
he
weird.
wasn't fucking with. And so
That's
he don't
weird.
owe her no explanation to say no.
If
He
he
brought
don't
her up,
like
bro.
her and he
I'm
was
not
just
carrying your bags.